Hey, what's up, guys? This is Eisenheim. Here, I'm just gonna show you, okay, the dash mount um, height for any vehicles, okay, and I'm gonna use my Accord as the base. I mean, as a comparable to compare with. Okay, so this is my Accord, and the height from the top of the side view mirror all the way to the ground, it's around 1 meter. Okay, and somewhere over there, I know it's more than 1 meter. So I think I place my C3 somewhere. The lens is somewhere here. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, now, so this is the Accord, and it works well. The model works well because the model is trained at least 1 meter above ground. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, now for other cars, okay, and here's the Hyundai. I'm sorry, why did I change it? Oh, hold on. How do I switch it? Swap, maker. Okay, here's the Hyundai. As you can see, the Hyundai EV6, the side view mirror is higher. Okay, so what that means, if you dash mount your C3 here, it's way above 1 meter. Okay, and it's well within the range of the model, the end-to-end model being trained. Okay, so now what if you have an SUV? Let me see. Let's go with yeah, let's go with Honda again. Okay, let me get the CRV, one of the popular you know brands out there. So definitely the CRV is taller than the Honda Accord. Okay, see how tall it is. So if you dash mount your C3, it's almost the same level as if I'm mounting it officially on my Accord. See, this is my Accord. If I mount it officially, it's even below the dash mount of the C3. Okay, which means that if you have an SUV, you could definitely dash mount it. Okay, definitely you're within range. Anything above 1 meter, you're okay. And I'm pretty sure all the cars, if not all, maybe 99.99%, even if you dash mount it above your entertainment system, it's more than 1 meter. Okay, it's more than 1 meter. So here's a Camry. Here's my Accord. Um, so Camry is the same. If you dash mount it, it should work. It should work the same thing. Okay. Altima. I don't know. I don't know if Altima is supported. So we have the same, almost the same height. Let me see. Sonata. Okay, let's do the Sonata. See, almost same height, and it's 1 meter. Dash mount is 1 meter. Okay. So what's my point? My point is, okay, if you dash mount it, okay, if you dash mount it, it will work. And at the same time, if you're using stock and if you're using stock and you do a lot of not non-engage non-engage driving, there's a possibility that comma um, might might train on your um, on your drives. Okay, okay, um, and it's for me because I've been testing dash mounted the 1 meter height of the device. Okay, forget about it being it dash mount or high mount or whatever. I'm just gonna go with with the 1 meter limit, minimum limit. Okay, with the 1 meter limit. Okay, um, the drive. Okay, I started with 0816. I think that's the when they start the end to end 0816. Um, the drive it's the same thing as if it's high mounted. There's no difference. Okay, so the more what I'm trying to point out is the more um, 1 meter 1 meter point something low, low low mount out there, the more chance that your drives, our drives, will be trained in future comma on future comma models. Okay, and you're gonna ask me why do you wanna dash mount? First of all, for cars like Accords, and all the sedan, Accords, Camry, or what have you, I'm pretty sure you have a limited viewing area on your windshield, and it's really a safety hazard, in my opinion, because before when I started, it kind of like there's it's really blocking a certain area wherein like if you want to make a right, you really have to navigate around the device in order to see the pedestrian walking. You know what I'm saying? So basically you have to do more instead of like your eyes just do the thing. You have to like move around just to go around the device in order to see what's in front of you. Okay? So that's the thing. It's a blind spot. That's why kind of like it's right in front of you. And people are saying, why don't you just mount it all the way up, so you don't see. The device is eye candy. Okay, it's nice display and everything. I try to move it up, even if I only can see halfway of the device, but it bugs the hell out of me because I paid 2 grand for this device and I don't even kind of like enjoy the beauty of the device. Okay, and people are gonna say you're not supposed to look at it, blah 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 blah. So why not? Why have them make one with no display? You know what I'm saying? Make it stealth if you're not supposed to look at the display. Okay, so the only temporary solution that I found is to low mount the device and find a way to make it work. Okay, as you can see on my what you call this, on my playlist, I have a dash mount playlist. I showed you what you call this. Let me see here. Here, let me see. Dash mount.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah, I show you how I dash mount it, how I fucked up my grill here, my info grill here. Just to for the sake of testing, okay? Because I don't have a 3D printer. and I'm not good at 3D printing. I'm pretty sure if I'm great at 3D printing, I could easily by now have a 3D printed dash mounting kit for my C3. But I'm not good at it. Okay, so what I end up is, you know, whatever I can think of. Um, Here, see if I can do a 3D print of the mount for like the comma body. I'll do it. But the thing is, I don't know. I don't. It's there's less interest for people to do it, I guess. So I just do it myself. Whatever whatever what I can, whatever I can gather, you know. So I found out that the um, the mold here is VHB friendly. This plastic here is VHB friendly. So I ended up using VHB to stick this ball mount adapter here. So basically, this ball mount adapter is super glued to a metal plate, and then I VHB the metal. There's a VHB between the metal plate and the back of the C3. Okay, people are wondering, what about the vents? What about the vents? It's gonna get hot. Blah 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 blah. There's a vent here. There's a vent here, and it's only covering up maybe like this part. Okay, and also I keep my C3 cool all the time because it's where is it now? Here, I keep it cool all the time because it's closer. So that's another reason why I like to dash mount it, because it's closer to the AC vent here, and all I have to do is just divert the AC by bouncing it off a like a flap I made like here. Let me see if I can see. Hold on, it's not here, but there's a there's a flap. I mean, a cardboard here or plastic that bounces off the cool air towards hitting the C3. Okay, and just like the Echo phone, it keeps it cool. Once the display is cool, it keeps it cool. So I never uh, hear the fan work spin. Never ever, because the device is cool to the touch. Okay, that's the thing. That's the main thing. Device. So that's the reason. That's another reason why I dash mount it. Because it's closer to the vent here. Okay. Now, people are saying, why don't you just dash mount it by the window here using VHB? I could, okay, and I've tried that before with my Echo phone back in the days. But the thing is, I will get fog. It depends on the how you use the AC. You will get fog. Um, Also, so it will block the view, and also the glare. Once you put it here, you're gonna have a glare here. So it defeats the purpose. It's blocking. It's kind of annoying. Okay, and that's the thing. It's really hard to manage to cool it down. You know, compared to here, it's closer. I can do a lot. I mean, I'm telling you, if I have a 3D printer, I'll be like having this one here, and I have probably some things going to the vent, with a tube or something. I mean, I'll be like, I'll make it nice. But the thing is, I don't have a 3D printer, and I'm not good at it. So I just use the ball mounting system. Why am I here? Let me see. Here we go. Yeah. So yeah, that's the point. So my point is, it doesn't make a difference. Okay, I've been testing Dashmount forever. Since 1 meter height of the device or more is included in the training, so it doesn't make a difference if it's high or if it's high, mid, or low. And if you have an SUV, a higher vehicle than the Honda Accord, so dash mounting it's no problem because you're way above the 1 meter limit. If you know what I'm saying, you know. The only problem that you're gonna tackle is how you're gonna mount it. That's the thing. How you gonna mount it? If I were you, you could do the mirror, you know, mirror. You know, what you call this one? Just use the glass, the windshield. Just use it. Use it. Okay, let me look for it. And just use a pedestal to support it. Okay, especially if you have an SUV, uh, definitely it will work. Okay, I don't know about the DM because it's gonna be way out there. So as I said, this is all about this is all about testing. Uh, wow, I got like 800 plus videos here, so bear with me. Uh, so all of these videos are dash mount, okay, and it works because it's as I said, the height is part of the training. Um, yeah, I even did the side mount, but right now I don't know about the newer model now. So you could, but I don't know. So it's up to you guys. Here we go. We're almost, we're almost. Let me see. I know I have one here. Um, see, here's my centered one. You can do that if you want centered. Um, okay, here we go. I think this is the one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is gonna happen. This is what you're gonna get. So you can mount your C3 here. Okay, maybe a little bit if you want a little bit. As I say, it needs to be 1 meter. The lens, the narrow cam needs to be 1 meter from the ground. Okay, and I suggest above more, maybe 1.1 meter. Okay, if you could, minimum, if you have an Accord. Um, if it's too low, it's not gonna work. Okay, I think this one is too low, so maybe a little bit higher, so somewhere here. Okay, the only problem that you're gonna get is, as I say, it's the glare. See, look, see this one? You're gonna get that glare, and it's out there. Okay, it's out there. Okay, so it's gonna be under the sun in the summer, so you have to sacrifice your AC blowing here instead of you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, there's a lot of ways to mitigate that. Okay. What you can do is, if you can get a some tubing or something to direct the AC from here all the way to here. Okay. Or you can get a USB fan or something. You know, something to direct the cold air from here to here. Okay. That's the beauty of the dev kit. It's not like you have to follow comma whatever. It's open pilot for a reason. Okay, as long you're doing it safely, as long as it's working. If it talks like a duck, walks like a duck, might be a duck. You know what I'm saying? So it works. It's definitely look. It's proven that having it low mounted or dash mounted works as long as you go within that, that 1 meter height limit. You're above it. Okay, and as you can see here, if you if you the only thing that's problematic over here is the driving monitoring. Okay, because it's gonna be low. It's gonna be that low. So you're gonna be like, um, you're gonna put it a little bit high. So you have to really test it. Okay. I have no time to test it. I could, but I'm lazy. I could have tested putting it here, but I'm just too lazy. And it's for me. If I were you, I'll test it. I'll buy a new mount from Comma and then just test it from here, and see what happens. It won't hurt, guys. It won't hurt. Um, so that's why I ended up here because this area here, I don't. First of all, it's far for me to touch it. For one thing, if something happen, it's just it looks good and everything, but no, definitely, I rather have it here on top of my infotainment system. Okay. Um, as I say, so here's the camera here. How does it look? And you have to see, the thing is here. If I do the official placement, it's gonna be here. It's really really blocking my view. Okay, let's face it. It's a safety hazard. It is a safety hazard. You know, um, there's a reason why we have state law regarding putting things on the windshield. There's a reason why that they have to make a law, because they don't want, they don't want to clutter the windshield. Okay, and people are saying, "Hey, it's okay. People are doing it. A lot of people don't never get a ticket. Blah blah blah." That's not the point. The point is for you to prevent an accident. That's the point. It's not because you can get away with it. Because I have one. I talked to one open pilot tester uh, from abroad, and he admittedly that he got into an accident. You know why? Because he did not see the car because the thing is blocking his view. Okay, so he admitted that the blockage caused the accident. Okay, it's the what you don't see that will cause the accident. Have you noticed? The number one that people are gonna say, "Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see it." See, that's the thing. Because people don't pay attention. So, with the C3 mounted center, you have to pay extra. You have to do extra effort just to go around it and see your environment. That's the point. With a dash mount, like mine, you can see everything. It's not blocking your view. Okay? And don't expect Comma to, right now, okay, their priority is to go self-driving, to go, towards self-driving. And they made the C3. Uh, that's their tool. Okay, that's their tool to go self-drive. To help them out. Okay, and us, the community, to help them out as testers. Okay, I don't think their priority is make nice device, display. Make, okay, maybe next year we have a new design. Next year we have a new design. I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? If this thing works for them, it works. So if you're complaining about the blackage, so be it. Just, just deal with it. Okay, I complain about the blackage. Okay, I complain about the blackage, and I don't think they're gonna make a stealthier one or whatever. I don't think in the near future they might do it or they might not. But I'm pretty sure people are gonna still buy the one with the display because it's so beautiful. Okay, it's fun to look at. Okay, I'm pretty sure people will buy the display over than one with no display, even if it's like $500 cheaper, $300 cheaper. Okay, I'm telling you right now. That's my prediction. Because it's easier. It's a dev kit for one thing. It's easier to troubleshoot. If something happened, the display is there. Everything is there. It's a dev kit. Okay. So anyway, it's irritating me. It's blocking my view. So I deal it. I deal it with my own way. So I lowered it. Before what happened was instead of lowering it, I move it to the right a little bit, and it still works because it passed the calibration. Because as the windshield curves here, you can move it a little bit, a few cm to the right, and still you're gonna pass the calibration values. Okay, barely, but you're still gonna pass it. Now it gives me a good view of the road once I move it to the right. But dash mounted here is way better. Okay, dash mounting is way better. So yeah, if the only problem here is finding a way how to dash mount it. I have my own way. It's kind of cringy. As I said on the previous videos, I messed up. I messed up my grill for the sake of testing. The only way to for me is a VHB super glue a small 2x2 area for the base mount. That's it, and the mount will rest on it as at the base. As you can see in the video, and it looks good. It looks good from your perspective because you don't see the back. You know, you don't see the back. See here in the camera, it looks good. It looks right now. It looks professionally done. If you ask me. And as I said, the model is range the this with the Accord. If you have an SUV, if you low mount it, you're good. It will drive like as if you're it's high mount. They even have before the new update. They even have high mounted SUV, big SUV, having problems because it's too high. Okay, because it's too high. So I think 1.1, 1.2 is the sweet spot. Oh, not even a sweet spot. As long as the drives with that height is part of the training, you'll be okay. So I do recommend if you're gonna do low mount, yeah, you do low mount, drive the usual, use stock, Openpilot, drive the usual. If you can drive unengaged, if you're willing to drive, a few days of unengaged driving, you might get picked. Your drives might get picked because they train on unengaged drives. They don't train on engaged drives. They train on raw human-like drives. So they can, like if you're a good driver, like if you drive unengaged and you wanna slow down like slow, buttery soft. You know what I'm saying? Don't jerk it. Show Coma how a good driver you are, and you might get picked as a low mount. You know, as you can see on the video, it works. This is 0816/17 um, Sunny Pilot, and this is the nuclear model. Okay, this is the nuclear grade model, and it's been very good. That's why this is the one I'm using right now. The one I'm promoting as a lane centering agent. This version of Autopilot, Sunny Pilot, with nuclear grade model and laneful, re-added by Aragon. Okay, see how it's very good. You know, yeah, people are saying why dash mounted? You're not supposed to dash mount it. Hey guys, this is open pilot. You can do whatever you want, as long as long as it's not unsafe. You won't be banned in the in comma server. Okay, as I say, I'm pretty sure all the height of the cars will be 1 meter or above when you dash mount it above your infotainment system. Okay, above your infotainment system, right above the side view, rear mirror, the side view, that line, you'll be okay. Okay, the more low mount drives outdoor, the better it will get. Okay, the better it will get. Because there's no point for comments like, oh, okay, this doesn't look good. We're not gonna train on it. What I'm saying. If they can, here's my point. If Comet can train on these videos with a 1.1 meter height, I'm pretty sure they're not gonna segregate them. It's like, hey, you know what? We only train videos at 1.5 meters or 1 point. How will they know? You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why they have the range 1 meter to 1 point something meters. Okay, that's why they have that range. And with the wide view cam, it can see everything. It can see everything. So the traffic lights, no problem. Okay. Low mounting it, it's a win-win situation for everybody. Okay. Okay. Low mounting is. I just want comma to acknowledge the viability of low mounting. That's it. I just want them to acknowledge that it works. You know, because people George are keep saying it will it will work when it's high, 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 better. The high, the better, the better. It's all about the it's all about the training. Okay, it's what data you give the train the mod the scenery that you give the model to be trained on. Okay, if you train on 1 meter height drives, it will work because you train on that 1 meter height drive. Make sense? Okay, because as I say, if comma finally acknowledge, oh, you know what, you can dash mount it if you want. You can dash mount it, and you know what? Here's a kit for your Honda Accord. Here's a kit for your Hyundai. If they can find a good kit like that can clamp on the entertainment system, nice. I, I have a great idea to do it. Well, one of these days I'm gonna make a drawing um, that you just clamp it, so it's easier. Like if you're gonna rent a car, all you have to do is just clamp it on the infotainment. See, and I think once Como acknowledge um, the viability of low mounting the device via infotainment system, I think people will buy more of these. Okay, and if they can make a dash mount kit, or if somebody can make a dash mount kit, and after comma acknowledge the viability of a low mount, wow, I'll be the first one to buy one. If it looks good enough. As I say, the low mount works. It's part of the model. As long it's part of the model, it will work. Okay, it's all about training. Kais, Kais. Cars have different height. And most of them, if you dash mount it, is way above 1 meter, which is the average is 1.2 meters. 1. Yeah, that's the average height of the training. Okay, so yeah, so yeah, if you have an accord, as I say, you can try mine. I'm pretty sure um, it will work. Where is it? Um, yeah. So the see it's Hyundai. Um, Let me report to you. Here's my cord. So same height. Yeah, it will work. I'm telling you guys, it will work. Yeah, I hope I hope Coma acknowledge. Yeah, make it official. Dash mount. All they have to do is okay. You can dash mount it, what have you, as long as it's 1.1 1 meter above 1 meter. That's it. Okay. It doesn't have to be like, oh, you need to win above the windshield, below the windshield, because cars have varying height. So you go by the height of the placement of the device, and it doesn't matter how you put it, as long as it's secured, it doesn't wiggle. You know what I'm saying? And also another pro for having it low mount dash mount is that it is not gonna fall during summer heat. You don't have to worry about the VHB. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. So that's the good thing about it. And if if low mounting it gives me a bad driving experience, I wouldn't have made 800 plus videos with the topic, you know, with that topic on it. Okay. And it's proven people, as I say, you can, if you want, you can try with your extra mount to lower it so that it can, it's not blocking your view. You know what I'm saying? You can play with it. It's not, just as I said, don't go below 1 meter, and you'll be okay. Okay. And you're doing and you're there's a selfish intent on this one, because if you lower it and you're using stock on your sedan, it will be, and you drive a lot of unengaged drives. There's a selfish intent on that one on my side, because it might be part of the it might be part of the training, you know. So it's being selfish of me. I want you guys to do um, the low mount stock. Yeah, so you give it a try, and make sure the DM though. See, there's a lot of factors that you have to consider. It has to be above 1 meter, and make sure the DM camera see you. Okay, make sure the DM camera see you. Okay, what about you say the 360? What if the forget about it for now? For now, for now it's the main thing is it's not blocking your driving view. That's the main thing. Don't worry about what if I lower it. The 360 model will no. There's a lot of cars with there's a lot of samples already in comma. There's a lot of samples already in. So don't worry about it. For now, worry about if it's really blocking your view, if it's really a safety hazard. Okay, if it's really a safety hazard, just lower it down to the where you can see. That's it. That's all you have to do, and it will work, guarantee. it will work because it's part of that height. That 1 meter above 1 meter height, it's part of the training. Okay, so I don't want to be like going in a circle here. So I just give you my opinion, my thought on the dash mount, and I really would love comma to make it not official, but make what you call it, not official, but don't frown up. I mean, comma doesn't frown upon it because every time I posted my Lomon videos, they never say anything. Okay, they don't frown upon it, but at the same time, they don't endorse it officially. I just want to have them endorse it officially, like a viable alternative for those people, who've been wanting a stealthier comma tree, a low, slim design comma tree. Um, for the meantime, I want them to say that low mount is a viable alternative for making, so it doesn't block your view. You know what I'm saying? It's a viable alternative. I just want them to say that. And if I were comma, I'll start, um, testing more low mount, whatever drives out there. Once they say it, and I'm pretty sure people will move it down. Some people will move it down. Once they say that it's okay to low mount it, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so yeah, that's my point. That's my point. That's the point of this video. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for following me. And if you haven't, please do leave a like. And again, this is Eisenheim. And may you have a safe and happy testing.